Mixed reactions continue to trail the sudden closure of schools across Katsina State over rising insecurity, with many stakeholders warning that the decision could have long-term implications for students' education and development. Concerned residents described the announcement as shocking and unsettling, urging the federal government to intervene swiftly to ensure children's safety and learning continuity. Trust TV's Abdullahi Yamadi reports.
On Friday, the government announced the immediate closure of all public and private schools in the state, citing security concerns. The directive came without prior notice to school authorities, parents, or students, causing confusion and anxiety among families across the state. Stakeholders argued that the abrupt shutdown exacerbates existing challenges faced by students, particularly following the disruption caused by COVID-19, a recurrent insecurity in northern Nigeria. Parents said the decision, while necessary for safety, threatens to derail academic calendars and disrupt planned examinations. While I appreciate the government's decision to close schools for safety, I hope authorities will work hard to overcome insecurity so the closures does not last long or negatively affect our children's education.
No, we feel very bad. We are not happy of this kind of situation that is happening in Nigeria nowadays. And the situation is, what is almost all in Nigerians happening. So what the Dukorat did, the governor of Katsina State, we appreciate it because it's security matters.
Some parents also expressed concern about how the closure would affect students' mental and emotional well-being, noting that many children depend on school not only for education, but also for meals and structured learning environments. Public commentator Bashir Usman Rongodia criticized the federal government for failing to address the root causes of insecurity, which he said have deeply affected social and economic life in Katsina State. He added that insecurity, including mass killings, displacement, and rustling of livestock, continues to undermine communities and disrupt essential services like education.
Some of us that even outside of the state for some assignments received the shocking news that schools were abruptly closed on Friday. That may be owing to so many reasons, maybe because of the abductions recently in Kebbi and Niger states. But then one will wonder, having taken this years long with the issue of insecurity, the level of preparedness of the state, the level of commitment of the security agencies, especially the military, the police, and so on and so forth, and then the intelligence reports that are being received. One will wonder what the government has been doing to ensure that the kind of reports it has been receiving before now, and especially the signs or warning signs that have been, I believe, been given by the security department or security agencies, especially the DSS. I thought the government should have been proactive in ensuring that very, very serious measures.
However, Commissioner of Basic and Secondary Education Yusuf Suleiman Jibia reassured the public that the closures were made in the best interest of students, teachers, and other stakeholders. He emphasized that the state government would adjust the academic calendar to compensate for lost time and ensure students complete their program without major setbacks.
We are aware of certain incidences that had happened at Kebbi State, Niger State, where a number of students were abducted. And these things, nobody knows where it is going to happen again. So we think we, as a state here, we have to take precautionary measures to guide against such kind of happenings in Katsina State. Even though we have adequate security arrangements at our various secondary schools across the state, but then I think the emerging challenges will have to re-strategize and then reinforce the security arrangement we have in our states, in our secondary schools.
Educational stakeholders urged the government to complement the closure with concrete measures to restore safety in schools, such as deploying more security personnel, improving surveillance, and collaborating with local communities. They highlighted that protecting schools is essential to preventing long-term educational decline, particularly in northern Nigeria, which has historically lagged behind other regions in literacy and school attendance. As the debate continues, education experts insist that school closures should be accompanied by strategic interventions that protect students and restore learning opportunities, ensuring that Nigeria's future generations are not denied their right to education. Abdullahi is Yamadi, Trust Television News, Katsina.